What is up, you guys? It's John here, and in today's video I want to explain some tips I have on how to sing Franz Schubert's famous song Ave Maria. I did a separate video of how to sing in Latin where I go over how to sing the vowels and some of the special rules of the language. But in this video I just want to focus on Ave Maria today. This is the month of May, which is the month to honor Mary. Ave Maria is essentially the Hail Mary prayer, and I want to explain some tips that you can use so you can sing it. So let's get started. In my opinion, the hardest part of the song is the counting. This song is in common time, or 4/4 meter, which means that there are 4 beats in a measure and that the quarter note gets the beat. There are different ways to count, but the goal is for the rhythm and the counting to be second nature. In my opinion, the easiest way to break down this song and look at its rhythm is to compare everything to the 8th note. So if you start with the intro, I listen for the bass notes. There are 8 of them, and they show the beats in each measure. When you start singing, it's important to know where the rhythm lies in comparison to the beats in each measure. So when you start, notice the dotted quarter. That is essentially 3 8th notes. And then we have the 16th notes. 2 16th notes is equal to 1 8th note. And this is where it gets tricky, the double dotted quarter note. When the quarter note equals 1 beat, the double dotted quarter note is equal to 1 3/4 of a beat. Because the rule of the dot is equal to half the value of the note before it. So if you have a dotted quarter note, the dot would equal an 8th note because an 8th is half of a quarter note. So in this case, the double dotted quarter note is equal to 1 3/4. And then to finish off the measure, we have a 16th note, which makes up for the 3/4 from the dot. You'll see these symbols later on in the piece. These symbols indicate borrowed time. What's important to note is that you have to fit all of those notes within 1 beat. It's a little tricky. When you are practicing the rhythm, my advice would be to use a metronome and a recording that is accurate with the rhythm. Once you have the rhythm down, it is important to know what you are saying. Like I said earlier, the Ave Maria is essentially the Hail Mary prayer. So here is a picture of the translation line by line that shows what each line is saying. I understand that some of these tips are hard and may take a little bit of practice, but you know what's not hard? Smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Moving on, it's important to have pure vowels when you sing. Again, in my How to Sing in Latin video, I go in depth on how to sing and pronounce words in Latin. But for this song specifically, the word Ave is a great opportunity to demonstrate your A vowel. If you think about it, vowels make up the majority of singing. I would take the time and make sure that your vowels are pure and beautiful. Another tip I have for this song is knowing the importance of breath support. There are some long notes in this song, so having good technique and good breath support are very important. Some of the breathing exercises I do that help with breath support are 1. Panting, to notice the difference between shallow and deep breaths. Panting also helps with nerves if you have any. Another breathing exercise I like to do is holding out s or sh for an extended period of time, and that can help. So I hope these tips helped. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. Thanks again for watching, and until next time.